Every single day I will be fighting for you, and with every breath in my body, I will not rest until we have delivered the strong, safe, and prosperous America that our children deserve and that you deserve.
Donald Trump has won the presidential election. The Associated Press reports the Republican clinched the battleground states of Wisconsin and now has the last electoral college votes needed to defeat Democrat Kamala Harris. Trump also won the battleground states of Pennsylvania, Georgia, and North Carolina. He also took early wins in typically red states like Texas, South Carolina, and Indiana. And turning now to a local election where residents in Macon County voted on who will be the next coroner. Ballots started rolling in last night and the results are in that Republican Michael Burkham will take on the position as the next Macon County coroner. Burkham ended the race with a 20% lead over Democrat Tiffany Hall with 26,372 votes. Burkham said he has a good relationship with the community and believes he will be a great fit for the position. And turning now to the race for Sangamon County State's Attorney. Democrat Kimberly Talkin went up against incumbent John Millhiser. The numbers are in, and Millhiser will stay in the position, winning the race with 61% of the vote. And looking now at the race for Sangamon County Circuit Clerk, Republican Joe Roche keeping his seat with 61% of the vote, and he won against Democrat Jawanda Barrage. And we have an incredibly close race for Sangamon County Recorder. Democrat Josh Langfelder is looking to keep his seat against Republican Frank Lesko. Right now, the race sits at about 50-50, with only a couple of hundred votes separating the two candidates. This race is one, if not the closest race we've seen here in Sangamon County. And of course, we'll continue to provide updates both on air and online as we learn them. And we also have results of a ballot referendum in Iroquois County that asked residents if they would support efforts to separate from Cook County. Our Monique Davis brings us details on the final count.
The results are in, and residents in Iroquois County have voted yes to separate from Cook County with a total of 6,800 votes. Iroquois County officials said they are heavily dissatisfied with the state and how residents in rural areas are treated. A few weeks ago, I spoke with political science expert Kent Redfield, and he told me splitting the state from Cook County would have an economic impact on all residents because a majority of the taxes collected, jobs, and economic activity happens in the Chicago area. This referendum is non-binding, meaning that no action will be taken because of the vote. It simply gives the voter a chance to weigh in on the issue. Reporting in Macon County, I'm Monique Davis. Back to you.
Thank you, Monique. You can find more information about the referendum over on our website, Newschannel20.com. And turning now to some local elections. Incumbent Nikki Budzinski successfully holds on to her seat against challenger Joshua Lloyd. The district serves parts of 4 different counties from Macoupin to Champaign. And right now, Budzinski is leading with 58% of the vote. The Congresswoman released a statement saying in part, quote, 2 years ago, voters in central and southern Illinois placed their faith in me to go to Congress and work across the aisle to get things done for our communities. I'm so honored that my constituents have seen my record of results and given me the opportunity to keep fighting for them, end quote. You can read her full statement over on our website, Newschannel20.com. And in District 12, Republican incumbent Mike Boss held onto his seat against Democrat Ryan Roberts. District 12 serves the area around Coles, Cumberland, and Effingham County. Right now, Boss has 75% of the vote. And we're also getting new numbers about voter turnout across Illinois. Officials say there was a massive increase across the state, and our Carolina Hassett brings us the details and is working for you to show how they've changed.
We've been providing you updates on the statewide races, but I want to go back and talk about early voter turnout in the state of Illinois. We've had huge voter turnout this year. Now, according to the Illinois State Board of Elections in 2016, there are over 1.7 million people who voted early. And so far this year, over 2.6 million people have early voted. Now, the board is comparing numbers this year to 2016 since 2020 was during the pandemic and vote by mail was the majority of how people voted. Matt Dietrich from the Illinois State Board of Elections says this is a huge turnout for the state of Illinois.
A lot more people decided they liked the convenience of early voting, got out early. It might have been an indication of, voter interest, that they were extra charged up to get out there and vote in this election.
Now, Dietrich says when it comes to trends in the voter turnout, it's still too early to say. However, the Illinois State Board of Elections, they're going to break down voting demographics on their website, such as age and gender and other categories, once more votes have been counted. For now, we're going to send it back to you.
Thank you, Carolina. We will continue to update the numbers as they become available. And to look at the Champaign auditor's race. Democrat George Danos taking out Republican Alan Anderson. You can see the race currently sits with Danos at 57% and Anderson at 43%. And Champaign County potentially looking to get rid of the position altogether. Voters were asked about ending the position effective December 1st. And right now you can see where that stands with over 19,000 votes for yes, with 29,721 votes at no. Also in Champaign County, voters deciding on increasing sales tax by 0.25%. The money raised will be used for public safety services, and right now it looks like we've got 18,932 votes for yes and 32,643 for no. Only a fraction of total votes have been counted in Champaign County so far, and we'll continue to bring you updated results for the county as they become available. Follow us both on air and online at Newschannel20.com. You can also get your News Channel 20 news delivered straight to your inbox. Sign up now for the newsletter at Newschannel20.com.
Thanks for watching. Stick around by subscribing today and don't miss a single video.